the small town of Elmwood, a decrepit house stood at the end of Maple Street. This house, with its broken windows and overgrown yard, had a dark history. It was known as the Wraith House. Every time someone moved in, something terrible happened. The Johnsons were the first. They had barely unpacked when strange noises echoed through the halls at night. Within a week, their young daughter fell seriously ill with no apparent cause. The family fled, leaving the house empty. Next were the Thompsons, drawn by the house's low price. On their first night, they saw shadows moving on their own and heard whispers that chilled them to the bone. Mr. Thompson, skeptical, investigated the basement and was never the same. He claimed to have seen a ghostly figure and was plagued by nightmares, forcing them to move out within a month. Then came Emily, a writer seeking solitude. She hoped to find inspiration in the eerie house. Instead, she found terror. Objects moved on their own, and she felt an unseen presence watching her constantly. One night, she woke to find her manuscript torn to shreds. Emily left, her mind shattered by the experience. The house remained empty, its windows like vacant eyes watching the world. The townspeople avoided it, warning newcomers of its cursed nature. Wraith House stood as a reminder that some places are best left undisturbed, where the past's shadows cling to the present, waiting for the next unwary soul. Years passed, and Wraith House stood untouched. The stories of the haunted house spread, becoming a cautionary tale among the townspeople. It was said that the house was cursed by a vengeful spirit, one that sought to drive away anyone who dared to live within its walls. One autumn, a historian named Dr. William Harris arrived in Elmwood. Fascinated by the legends, he decided to investigate Wraith House. Despite warnings from the locals, he moved in, determined to uncover the truth. On his first night, he set up his equipment, ready to document any paranormal activity. As darkness fell, the temperature inside the house dropped. Dr. Harris heard faint whispers and the unmistakable sound of footsteps in the empty hallways. His cameras captured fleeting glimpses of a ghostly figure, a woman in a long, tattered dress with eyes full of sorrow and rage. Undeterred, he continued his research, convinced he was on the verge of a breakthrough. One stormy night, Dr. Harris discovered an old diary hidden in the attic. It belonged to Elizabeth Wraith, the original owner of the house. Her writings revealed a tale of betrayal and heartbreak, explaining the spirit's unrest. She had been wronged, and her spirit lingered, seeking justice. Dr. Harris decided to hold a seance to communicate with Elizabeth's spirit. As he chanted, the room grew colder, and Elizabeth's ghost appeared, her form shimmering with a mournful glow. She recounted her tragic story, and as Dr. Harris listened, he realized her spirit could only find peace if the truth of her demise was revealed. He spent weeks uncovering the secrets of Elizabeth's past, revealing her story to the townspeople. With the truth finally known, a sense of calm descended upon the house. Elizabeth's spirit, now at peace, faded away, leaving Wraith House silent for the first time in decades. Dr. Harris's findings were published, and Wraith House, no longer haunted, became a historical landmark. The curse was lifted, but the house remained a symbol of the past's lingering shadows. Elmwood, forever changed by the revelations, honored Elizabeth Wraith's memory, ensuring her story was never forgotten.